he's obviously still feeling it. Meantime, here's Peter Beardsley. Checked his man beautifully. Rush waiting in the middle. That's the goal for Liverpool. Ian Rush, the scorer. Beaten by Barnes. Finds Beardsley. There could be problems here for Forest. Barnes again. Crossed in again towards Rush. A brilliant goal. Hanson's header. In goes Hodge. Jensen. Flicking it back to Parker. There's Crosby on this flank again. Twisting towards Hodge, who's in there. And it's in there! Stevie Hodge for Nottingham. With an opportunity of making it 2-2. Clough against Grobbelaar. It's 2-2.
Through balls into his front two. Aston inflicted on. And on again by Howells. Lineker chasing here. Lineker's round the goalkeeper. And Lineker has scored. Pointed. 9 with the corner. Oh, it's gone in. Howells grounded the near post. And the flick was in. Bowen by Naeem. He was a bit lucky then, Naeem. I'm sure he didn't intend that. Walsh for Spurs. Good ball for Lineker. It's got to be 3. Gary Lineker. 3 for Lineker, 4 for Spurs.
Advantage, leaving play on. Andy Gray. Right. Gray taking over. Now Thomas. Here's Gray. Could score here, and he has.
Walsh on the that's right coming forward to Harford. Looking for Saunders, it's swinging towards goal. Torsfeld didn't come. Torsfeld didn't come. Should have come. And Saunders. Nick Pickering probably the favourite to have a dig at this one, although Saunders is there as well. Leaving it to Saunders. Harford's first goal. Harford's first goal for Derby County. His arm up at the far post. Comes over, and it's there. John Moncur reduces the arrears.
Ball is 10 yards. And it's Billy Askew to take this free kick, and it's a fine effort too, and it's put Hull in the lead. Tremendous effort from Billy Askew. Here's Payton then, taking out for Hull City. Doing well, good run from Payton, and a fine goal. Andy Payton with a second Hull City goal. Able to pick it up. Gittins. Hitting a ball forward for McLaughlin. McLaren goes into the box. Here's Shearer, and Swindon have pulled a goal back. 2 goals in a minute and a half. Gareth Roberts is far side, all alone. Here is Gareth Roberts. Under the far post is Bamba, and that just about seals it. His first goal for Hull City on his return to Swindon.
Midfield of Whiteside that wins possession back for Everton, and now Beagrie on a fine run. Oh, he's gone through all of them. Walker denied him in the end, but now Sharp finds Beagrie again, and Cotty's in there. What a splendid goal by Tony Cotty! What a run that was by Beagrie. He took on about 5 Forest defenders. And in it goes to Cotty again, and he's onside here. And he pulls it back, and it's number 2 for Whiteside. 2 goals in a minute for Everton. Beagrie with the kick. Oh, it's a difficult one, and on the far post it's gone in, yes! Norman Whiteside has given from Graham Sharp, but the danger hasn't gone. Nevin. Sharp again. Cotty! They've got the finish they wanted now, and the man of the match.
Cardew. And McMahon intercepting. Rush going to the left now. Onside, Ian Rush. Liverpool take the lead. And Ian Rush, the ace goal scorer, once again.
So important. And on the other hand, I think that Thorne also has been a big influence as far as Crystal Palace has been concerned.
Well, let's see what Palace can do about it now in the second half as they attack the Holt end here at Villa Park. John Pemberton, a lovely run early on, and a chance for Barber, and Venison, and it's a shot, and it's there by Bright. It's Mark Bright, straight from the kick-off. Well, Andy Gray has placed the ball. That's his cross, and Bright's there, O'Reilly's there, and Palace, are they in front? Yes, they are. Staunton to Venison, right across the goal, McMahon! Oh, it's there! It's 2-2! Steve McMahon! Barnes scores. The goalkeeper went the right way, but the kick was true in the corner. And Liverpool lead by 3 goals, less than 3 minutes away from going out. Thomas. And Bright's in there, and Thomas, Staunton, Gray, 3-3, Andy Gray for Palace, they're back in it. Thorne flicked it on, and it's gone in. Pardew, 4-3 Palace.
Division side, Oldham will take it. Marshall on the near post. Holden again. Trying to change the angle. An awkward one, and Barrett! Bruce. And Robson! It's 1-1! Phelan. Slightly stubbed it, but it comes to Gibson, and it's Webb. Owen. Redfern got away. It's good cross. Marshall. Showed too much. Nicked away by McClare. Useful for Wallace. Test of his pace, now test of his finish, and he's equal to both. Milligan. Yes, the space here for Marshall, and Palmer's far side. It's all square again. Redfern. Still Robson. Wallace. Robson just inside. Give it me back. He's screaming to be given it back. Wallace. Oh, he's going to go in. Yes, McClare. Milligan, Holden, appeal for handball, not given. Holden's cross, it's a bit short, it went to Ritchie! Andy Ritchie! Sudden increase in impetus again. Phelan, Robbins! Yes!
Holding once more, McGrath well behind it. Only Cascarino up in a claret and blue shirt, though. He's getting a bit of support from Platt. Now, this could be interesting. Platt has pulled away. Price has gone through for Villa. A great chance for Villa. Chris Price has...
With Fraser Digby, who seems to reserve some heroic performances for his visits to Ewood Park. Here's Jason Wilcox with an early chance for a run and cross. He gets a cross in to Simon Garner. It's in the back of the net. 1-0. Oh. And pretty inevitably, that's the equaliser for John Gitty. Gets it back for Dawson. Mark Atkins, Kennedy. Nicky with the blast, but charged down, and it's in! Well, a bizarre goal.
There was a push by Hussein on Smith, the free kick to Arsenal, taken quickly, it comes from Aston, and he scores! And away to Coventry, Aston Villa with 3 to play, at home to Millwall this Saturday, home to Norwich, and then finishing up away to Everton. And Barnes now. Shot charged down. Rosenthal trying to get once more to that byline. Gets there. Nicol crossed in once more. Barnes. It's there. John Barnes.
He seems to be troubled to me. He seems to be a little bit wary, does Frank?
Well, suddenly Clough's way up forward now. And Jemson with a chance for Forest. He's done it. Forest have snatched the lead. With Nigel Jemson, the manager.
Monsieur Molian, le ministre des Sports britannique, de l'éventuel retour des clubs anglais. Ouh, c'est dangereux. Et but. But réussi sur contre mené Andy Gray. Il a glissé aussi.
Il y avait double faute, mais il a laissé jouer monsieur l'arbitre.
McClair, Wallace. McClair va pouvoir centrer.
Au second poteau,
Robson et but. Égalisation de Brian Robson. Phelan fait la remise en jeu. Avec Webb dans les 16 mètres. Face à Shaw. Ah, faut pas jouer comme ça, c'est difficile.
Il va centrer, Wallace.
Ah, la balle a été contrée. Oh, Hughes et but. But de Hughes qui récupère.
Une épaule qui n'arrêtait pas de se déboîter. Il avait longtemps retardé l'opération et puis il avait dû s'y résoudre.
Wright dans les 16 mètres. Wright et but. Égalisation du remplaçant. Chalaco. Shaw.
Oh non, il n'ira pas là parce qu'il en a plein les bottes.
Oh, ça dépend.
Oh là là, il trompe son monde. Hein.
Chalaco, attention, but.
Oh, quel but.
But de Wright. Deuxième but. Son. Webb. Wallace. Hughes. Et but. But de Hughes qui égalise.
And he's having some good play and some good touches. This is Wallace. Webb. Lee Martin from left back, an inspired run on the far side. A chance here and a goal!
And from the right-hand side, and that's where Swindon have been particularly strong this season, whipping in the crosses from the left and the right-hand side. Here's McLaughlin. McLaughlin to try a shot. It's off Gary Bennett, and that is the opening goal. Alan McLaughlin. And that really has been what Swindon's plays deserve.
Paul Lake playing alongside Colin Hendry in the centre of City's defence. It came off at Lake's head. Lineker! That's misjudgment by Bergson. This is Mark Ward for Manchester City. Reed. Brightwell playing at right back. And it's a good cross for Quinn! Delivered by David White. Stopped by Sedgley. Stewart did that in the most accomplished manner. And this is Naeem. Lineker cutting in from the left. And Naeem has found it brilliantly! Fabulous goal! Gascoigne, who was loitering on the left, and he scored the goal. The player who's filled.
Barnes to McMahon. John Barnes again. Lovely ball played there towards McMahon, played in there. Beardsley. McMahon. Barnes. Delightful ball again by Barnes. McMahon in for Beardsley. That makes it two. Goes Phelan. In goes Beardsley, but Ince got the better of him. But here's Houghton. Great stuff by Liverpool here. It might come for Barnes. It's number 3. Rush going again. free kick very quickly taken there, but Beardsley's onside. That's his hat-trick. United racing towards the linesman.
Only temporarily, Mickey Hazard. And, well, I said, did I not, that the second. Puts it out a little bit further, that's neat, and it goes! Well, Fraser Digby got. Here goes Byrne again. Can he win the chase? Yes, he can. And a good move outside, that's the way. Dean Wilkins. Wow, yes! Keeper's come out in front of the wall. Short, and down it is. Byrne from that free. Walker trying to get himself into the action over the far side again. This is danger as McLaughlin simply can't. Well, free kick taken a little bit quickly. And a good blasting shot, and another goal for Swindon. A rebound off of Perry Digweed.
Then off Andy Thorne. McGee hitting it well on the turn. A fabulous goal. What an amazing back at that near post. And Wright first to show. Nipped in there towards Thomas. An equaliser. Sulaco. Held in again to Ian Wright. A good ball by Sulaco. Wright. And now Humphrey. Ready to go. John Humphrey. Wright. Free. Sulaco. In towards Mark Bright, played down for Andy Gray. That's number 3. Well, to Fashanu. John Fashanu. A little chip. A brilliant goal. Absolutely brilliant goal. Up now is the perfect position for it. He plays it in fact short for Wright, who'd made a good little break there. Hodges. Across to Bright. It's another one! Mark Bright. Sanchez. Scales. Might come from McGee. Not another one, surely. McGee. Splendid goal.
Fresh one from that goal last week against Sunderland. Beat Shilton comprehensively. It's now Clough working away to Chettle again. And it's there. Chettle success. That's Crosby for Forest. Mark Wright in for Derby County. Saunders on the chase. Pearce, a good knockdown, but he only finds Micklewhite. Then he got Micklewhite inside. The ball for Craig Ramage. That's a good header by Mick Harford to Gary Micklewhite. And he get the crossover. He does so. Saunders!
In the 6-yard area there, just outside it, as Davis now takes the corner. Thomas again. And Kovalar saves. Merson can't get there. Did he go across the line? Yes. Arsenal have scored. A 2-0 lead would be so vital for Arsenal. Lee Dixon. It's 2-0. Merson. Oh, what a lovely back heel. Smith with a shot. A fantastic goal. 3-0. Ball league. Experience against experience. And 1-0 Leeds United. To Fairclough up and Sterland up. In fact, it's Sterland's header.